Alright, what I'm going to do my 20th Century Fox VHS collection, which is requested by Oloap, Niag, and Tim D. First, I'm going to show you the Fox video titles. I've got 2 clamshells and 13 subcovers in front of me. We're going to go ahead and get this started. First tape I have is a 1997 VHS of Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Non-stop fun, says the Kids Network. I used to own this tape as a kid, but the tape broke, so 10 years later I have to order myself a new one. Turbo packed with lots of laughs for the entire family. You'll love this film, says Elaine Bliss Film Advisory Board. Also starring Sinbad and James Belushi. The best holiday family film in years is Don Sauter Entertainment Time Out. Rated PG and it's 85 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Jingle All the Way. Put on the 33rd week of 1997. Next tape I have is 1995 VHS of My Morphin Power Rangers the movie. The power of teamwork overcomes all. Have got this VHS from Faith Farm. You ooze, you lose. And it's based on the show, and it's based on the action figures created by Hasbro. And it's also based on a TV show too. Rated PG, it's 101 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for My Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. It doesn't say the word. It doesn't show the word movie on the sticker label, but it does on clamshell. Someone sent me a text. I'll answer that later. It has a print date besides a week in year code. November 2nd, 1995. There's also movies and TV shows that are based on toys by Hasbro, which are Transformers and My Little Pony. Next tape I have is a 1992 VHS of The African Queen with Katharine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. I got this tape from my dad's office while he was selling from VHS tapes and a friend in case I needed them. Bogart and Hepburn star in John Huston's reowned tale of love and adventure, and it's based on a novel by C.S. Forester. Not rated, and it's 104 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for The African Queen. Put on the 12th week of 1993, even though it's a 1992 VHS. Next tape I have is a 1996 VHS of Broken Arrow with John Travolta and Christian Slater. And Sensational Supersonic Hits is Pat Collins WWR TV. Oh, it's just Gilbert playing with his toy. It's not the tape. It will blow you away. It's Peter Trevor's Rolling Stone. I'll answer that text later, I promise. A breathless non-stop joyride, says Dennis Cunningham, WCBS TV. Rated R, and it's 108 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Broken Arrow. Print on the 49th week of 1996. Next tape I have is a 1996 VHS of Chain Reaction with Keanu Reeves and Morgan Freeman from the director of The Fugitive. Explosive, it's a blast, says Bob Healy's Satellite News Network. All the thrills of The Fugitive and Speed from the guys who gave you both, and sensational action thriller. Says Don Slaughter Entertainment Timeout. A taut, intelligent thriller with inventive, non-stop action. Says A.B. Dawes, LA Daily News. It also stars Rachel Weisz, rated PG-13 is 106 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Chain Reaction. Printed on the 44th week of 1996. Next tape I have is a 1996 VHS of Courage Under Fire with Denzel Washington and Meg Ryan. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. One of the best films of the year. Courage Under Fire honors its subject and its audience. As Pierre Travers Rolling Stone. Also starring Lou Diamond Phillips, Michael Moriarty, and Scott Glenn. Rated R, it's 115 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Courage Under Fire. Put on the 25th week of 1997, even though it's a 1996 VHS. Next tape I have is a 1995 VHS of Die Hard with Bruce Willis. For sheer roller coaster thrills, the pick of the crop is Die Hard, says David Anson Newsweek. I got this VHS from Goodwill. This action film is Stephen Willis is a real guy, not a comic book hero. He is terrific. Die Hard is dynamite, says Joel Siegel, Good Morning America. Relentless energy and smashing special effects, says Kevin James near the New York Post. It's also starring Bonnie Bedelia. Bonnie Bedelia. Excuse me. And it's based on the novel by Roderick Thorpe. Rated R is 132 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Die Hard. Printed on the 21st week of 1995. Next tape I have is a 1995 VHS of Die Hard 2, Die Harder with Bruce Willis. It's the best of the blockbuster, says Joel Siegel, Good Morning America. I've also got this VHS from Goodwill. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. White Knuckle Action, says Kathleen Carroll, Daily News. Also starring Dennis Franz, John Amos, and Bonnie Bedelia. As based on the novel 50 Minutes by Walter Wager. Rated R, 124 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Found on the 21st week of 1995, so that's the same week and year code as Die Hard. And last but not least for the Die Hard movie VHS tapes, we've got the 1995 VHS of Die Hard with a Vengeance, starring Bruce Willis, Jeremy Irons, and Samuel L. Jackson. I got this VHS off of eBay. From of Avengers is Gene Slick Today Show. Also, and rated R to 131 minutes. Whoops, my bad. Here's what it looks like for Die Hard with a Vengeance. Print on the 18th week of 1996, either to 1995 VHS. Next tape I have. Whoops! I better not break my. Oh. Next tape I have is the 1993 VHS of Home Alone 2 Lost in New York with Macaulay Culkin. I've got this VHS from Goodwill. Actually, it was from Faith Farm. I'd say it's from Faith Farm. Yeah, Faith Farm. America's Smallest Hero takes a giant bite out of the Big Apple. Also starring Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Rated PG, it's 120 minutes. I have the first Home Alone. I had the first Home Alone movie on VHS, but it's from 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. Here's what the tape looks like for Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. It's got 2 week and year codes. The 24th week of 1993 and the 14th week of 1994, even though it's the 1993 VHS. Next tape I have is the 1994 VHS of Mrs. Doubtfire with Robin Williams and Sally Field. I've got this VHS from Goodwill. Robin Williams is a hysterical sheer genius. The film is fall down funny. It's Joel Siegel from Good Morning America. Robin Williams is outrageous, hilarious, tender, touching, and brilliant. It's Jeffrey Lance, sneak previews NBC. It's based upon Alas, Madame Doubtfire by Anne Fine. Rated PG-13, it's 125 minutes. Here's what the tape looks like for Mrs. Doubtfire. Printed on the 11th week of 1994. Next tape I have is the 1995 VHS of 9 Months with Hugh Grant. The funniest all-out comedy since Mrs. Doubtfire is John Corcoran, KCAL TV. I got this VHS from Goodwill. Four stars. Delightful and irresistible, says Jeff Craig's 60-second preview. Also starring Julianne Moore, Tom Arnold, and Joan Cusack. Tom Arnold and Joan Cusack, Jeff Goldblum, and Robin Williams. Based upon the film Doof Malls by Patrick Broad. Rated PG-13, it's 103 minutes. And here is what the tape looks like for 9 months. And was put on the 51st week of 1995. Next tape I have is a 1997 VHS of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Shakespeare has never been this sexy on screen, says Pierre Travers Rolling Stone. I've got this VHS off of eBay. I watched this movie my freshman year of high school when we get to talk about Romeo and Juliet. And also when we get to first talk about Shakespeare. A wildly passionate love story that captures the brightly burning emotions of youth, says David Hunter, the Hollywood Reporter. It's based on the Shakespearean tragedy. Rated PG-13 and it's 120 minutes. This is the only PG-13 rated movie that is for mature audiences only. Here's what it looks like for Romeo and Juliet, printed on the 12th week of 1997. Next tape I have is a 1991 VHS of the Simpsons Christmas special. I got this VHS off of eBay, I think. This is the Simpsons. This includes the Simpsons 1981 pilots, which is also known as the Simpsons Roasting an Open Fire. 'Twas the week before Christmas, but fate played a joke. No tree and no presents, Homer was broke. Look, Dad, it's Santa's Little Helper. And it's based on the Simpsons, created by Matt Groening. Yeah, Matt Groening. Not rated, and it's, I think, like, it doesn't say how long this tape, but I would say 30 minutes. But it's not. But it's still not rated. It doesn't say how long this. It doesn't say how long this tape. It doesn't show how long this tape is to watch it. Here's what the tape looks like for the Simpsons Christmas special, printed on the 41st week of 1991. And last but not least tape I have for this part is the 1992 VHS of Star Wars. I got this VHS from Faith Farm a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Rated PG, and it's starring Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher. Rated PG, and it's 124 minutes. Here's what it looks like for Star Wars. Printed on the 30th week of 1993, even though it's a 1992 VHS. Whoops. And that wraps up part 1 of my 20th Century Fox VHS Collection 2020 edition. Stay tuned for part 2 of my 20th Century Fox VHS Collection 2020 edition, won't you? This video is now adjourned.